It's funny chunky, it'll lift you like a forklift to sport this. You gotta have some bands, you can't afford it. She got me in the telly on some porn shit. Nasty bitch always wanted so she forced it. Of course I'm a joint, I'm surprised you just noticed. And of course I'm running point, I'm the flyest in the coldest. Minko told my compo in Clico. You still
What's up, Underground fam? Andrew Mason here inside the Underground Studios, LA. Today we got a special guest, Big Eve, in the house.
Deal? Yeah, what's up? What's up with it? Straight?
I'm doing good, bro. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
You've been to the studio a couple times before. I know we met here a few times.
Sure.
This is your first time in the strip club set,
For
though,
sure.
right?
I've never been to strip clubs. So that's hard.
It's
sure.
dope. What's your favorite set in the compound? I know we were taking photos earlier.
I'm not gonna lie, ain't nothing like that Wall of Fame up there.
The upstairs, that little underground lounge with all the bags.
Hard. Yeah, that shit hard.
Nice.
That shit hard for sure.
But how have you been? How's everything been lately?
Shit. Everything been straight, man. Good. I'm the grind don't stop.
It doesn't. You've had a busy 2024,
man,
for real.
For sure.
And we'll dive into it all and everything. You know, first, because you're here doing the magazine, we want to get information too for the magazine and all. I want to get a little just kind of biographical background just on you. Like, I know you say you got family in Arizona, but you're from California?
Yep. Born and raised in Los Angeles, California, for sure.
Born and raised in LA.
Born and raised in LA. A specific part of LA, I'm from the district, like the Crenshaw district.
Okay, nice. And growing up there, what kind of music were you thrown at? What did you experience there music-wise?
Well, like, in that era, like, when I was starting to listen to music like that, like, I was listening to, like, 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg and, Akon. Like, those are all pioneers, I feel like, that I really, like, can remember listening to. Nelly.
And
like,
that kind of is your sound, too, almost
yeah,
today,
like, you
that
feel
melodic
me?
vibe.
Yeah, you feel me? So, I really, like, they stuck with me the most. Then, like, growing up, of course, when you from LA, you listen to Nipsey Hussle. You feel me? So
especially out where you're from.
Exactly. So he was a big impact for sure. Like, that was like, he was like one of the niggas that like made me want to like really rap. Like, I wanted him to hear my raps. I wanted him to hear, like, you feel me? Like,
did you ever get a chance to meet Nip?
Nah, never in my life, fool. Never seen him in person ever.
No, I actually did see him perform live once.
Yeah.
At Staples Center. It was like
that shit always gets to me,
thing.
bro. I never seen him in person. That shit always gets to me.
But you grew up listening to those kind of people. Now, you didn't actually start making music yourself for a little bit while. Did you originally start more so in the industry in that songwriting vibe?
Yeah, so originally I was writing for like Cardi B, Rubi Rose.
Yeah, how did you, I know you explained it to me one of the first times we met, but how did you originally meet Rubi Rose? I think you were telling me it was kind of like a random story, like a FaceTime.
It was, so I was in a hotel room and I had a homie at the time that was going out with like a pretty like popular girl.
An artist?
Yeah, and like they were on the phone like with Ruby and like my song was playing in the background and then like, yeah, like, she ended up fucking with the song, with the vibe and shit like that. And then, like, my homie was like, shit, well, like, nigga, you want the song? And Ruby was like, shit, hell yeah. Like, I'm at the studio right now. Come right now. So she ended up sending us a black truck to go to the studio.
Was this in L.A. or Atlanta?
Yeah, nah, this is in L.A. I was in Hollywood. I was at the Mondrian, I think. Yeah, I was somewhere like in Hollywood. She sent us an Uber. She was signed to Hitco at the time. They had a studio like in the Valley.
Okay.
Yeah, so I went out there, and yeah, we cut the record right then and there, and she ended up dropping it a few weeks later. Like, you feel me? Yeah, that shit
what song was that?
That song was Pogo. She ended up getting K-Camp on it. And yeah, like it kind of went up. And then after that, she went to Atlanta. I went out there to Atlanta. She kind of like was showing me the ropes out there and shit like that. She took me to all the studios. I was fucking with Mike Will Made It. She introduced me to him. I was fucking with him.
Was that your first time in Atlanta meeting these people from the Atlanta
That was my first time
scene?
in Atlanta ever in my life. It was my first time on the East Coast, matter of fact. and that was like in 2020, 2021.
Okay. So kind
yeah.
of right pandemic, right kind of during
Yeah.
that pandemic time. So what was going
Right
through?
before, really, like right during the pandemic time, actually. Yeah.
Okay. And so like, how did she just Rubi Rose just invite you to go out there, and she was gonna kind of show you around the ropes there? Like, what was going through your mind during that time? How'd you get out there?
She needed, like, we were still working.
Okay.
Like, you feel me? Like, we were still cutting records. She had, like, I think she had, like, maybe a tape or something. It was in the talks or something, or she wanted to keep dropping singles. It was just more so about, like, she fucked with the vibe, and we was coming up with some hard shit together, like, cause she's a dope, you feel like she's a dope ass person. We built like a friendship. Yeah.
And
so,
you were writing with her for her.
Yeah, me and her were writing. Yeah, we were writing, and yes, that's really what she like. Every room like that we walked in, like I give her props for this all the time. Cause every room we walked in, she would let it be known, like, yeah, this the hardest songwriter in the world. And I'm like, damn, that's tight. Like, you feel me? But, so yeah, I made a lot of good relationships off of that.
Now,
Sure.
even one song that you had a hand in playing, as far as I know, is "Press" by Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
How did that song come about? Was that you met Cardi out in Atlanta?
No, I never met her.
Okay.
Like, so just like you know how they do writing camps and shit like that and all type of shit like that. Like, a nigga just like once I met people out in Atlanta and shit like that. Like, I just kept them relationships. Like, and shout out to A, cause like they really like actually want to work, and they respect talent, and they respect, like, you feel me, good vibes, like, out there.
You felt like you were accepted out there pretty quickly?
Yeah, it was dope. It was really dope. That was a good experience. Like, just not even just music, like everything, like fashion designers and people that just own like food chains. Like, it's just like cool hospitality out there. Like, everybody got shit, but everybody don't really flaunt. Well, they flaunt it on they you feel me, on they outer, but they, you feel me, but they personality, like,
It's a humble personality.
Exactly.
It's that southern vibe. That was even
Exactly.
like when we went out to Atlanta, the only time I've been out there, we met Zaytoven. And same thing. He was very chill, very cool guy.
Yeah.
Different than you see in LA a lot, you know?
Like someone who's really, really dope to me is Mike Will, bro. Like,
How was that meeting him?
Bro, that was crazy, fool. So we pull up to the studio. Mind you, we Ubering everywhere out there. Like, she black truck everywhere out there. So when we pull up, like, and we pull up to like a big ass, like, it looked like a warehouse to me. Like, that's what it looked like to me. When we walk in, like, that shit just hard, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, Drummer Gang got some shit. They got, like, they dope for
Was
sure.
it like the Eardrummers compound?
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So I walked in, nigga, like, mind you, I'm from LA. I'm a young nigga. Like, I really don't know too much about, like, this music industry. So I walk in, I see Sway Lee. Like,
In person?
yeah, there's just chilling. Everybody's just chilling. Like, you feel me? Like, it was a couple more artists. I don't want to get into it, but yeah, it was just like crazy. But yeah, like, the nigga Mike Will, like, sat there and talked to me and Ruby for about like an hour, bro. Just spitting real game wisdom. Like that was actually really tight to me. Like, first time in Atlanta, like, I'm getting, like, you feel me, some real wisdom from a nigga that I respect in this game. Like, it was like, I was tight. I feel like I took that a long way. Cause the shit he was in there saying was like, nigga, this shit cutthroat, nigga, like, you feel me? It's about who you are, really, but it's more about, like, your move. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Cause your move shows who you are. Like, you feel me? Like, you get what I'm saying, Ty?
Yeah.
Like the moves you make shows what type of decisions
And the
you
way you
choose.
carry yourself.
Exactly. So all that shit, like, really stuck with me. And you feel me? Yeah. I really fucked with that whole experience. That whole Atlanta experience, like, it has a big spot in my heart. Like, all that past work, like, because I feel like that's what really turned me up now, made me want to go get it myself. Like, I imagined all this shit. I dreamed about this shit. So, like, and I seen firsthand, you feel me?
Yeah, you see in front of you, you see it's reachable.
Like, from across from across the country, I can see it. Like, you feel me? Because I'm here every day in LA, and you feel me? Like, I'm in Snoop Dogg's house, like his house, like, you feel me? And I'm just seeing, like, man, this shit is obtainable. This shit is like, you could go get this shit, bro. Like, cause that's the main person, like, that when I seen how militant Snoop Dogg has his family and business in order, I'm like, yeah, bro, like, that shit, that's all I want for my family, like, you feel me?
So right now, are you kind of in the stage of your career, of your life as an artist, as a man, that you're really soaking in this advice and this kind of game that some of these older peers are throwing your way?
Yeah, I definitely am. I'm definitely taking, like, all, like, criticism, advice, you feel me? Because, like, you gotta remember, like, people been there, did that. So it's like, this is your lane, this is your life. You get to make all your own decisions and shit like that. But people, like, some people be hating, some people be trying to, like, block blessings from you and shit like that. But some people genuinely just are trying to help you and let you know, like, look, I did the same exact shit that you did, but this is what I did wrong, so don't do this. And you think it's right. It's like, nigga, I'm telling you, bro.
You gotta soak it up, you know, right?
You gotta soak that sauce up, man.
So how did you go from really focusing on songwriting, getting in these rooms, meeting these people through that craft, to putting you as a solo artist, your vocals, you as a singer-rapper on the forefront? When did that kind of happen?
It started to happen when, like, I was cutting records for people and they wasn't taking them and other people will want them. That's when, like, you know how you make a song for somebody, but then somebody else hear it and they like, oh my God, this is la la la. So it's like, it got to the point where I'm like, I cut so many records and shit that, like, me, I can't give them all away. Like, let me just drop one and see if it do something. So that's what I did. I dropped a song called Euphoria, like 2023, like the beginning of the year, or 2022, I can't remember. And it went up. And I'm like, oh shit, like, y'all want me to drop music? Not
That
just...
gave you that confidence?
Yeah, it turned me up. And then since then, I've been dropping.
You have been dropping. I'm actually going to read straight off here a little bit because I wrote down your busy 2024 because I thought it was impressive enough to read it.
For sure.
You had an album, Yeah, I Said It, that dropped in March, that had Leaky, RJ, Asia on it. You had another album, Light in My City, that dropped on Kobe Day. I don't know if that was intentional.
Yes, 824.
That had TruCarr, Leaky again, RJ, Wallie, Donnie Loke, Jason Cash, Siete, who we're on the cover with today, same with Leaky.
Come on.
You also dropped Bitch with RJ, which had a fire video. Shout out Off Air, who did that video.
Yeah.
So we're kind of coming on to another new year as we start 2025. Take me back to this time last year. Did you have a moment where you kind of sat down and you were like, 2024 has got to be the year where I'm pushing?
In 2023, I dropped a tape called The Entry. And that tape sticks with me forever because it meant a lot. Like, that title was, like, bold. Like, you know, like, I was really telling y'all, like, nigga, I have entered. Like, I'm in here. Like, so, and on that tape, I had Leaky again. I had Trey 23, a couple more artists. I had Armani J, like, so like that, but that tape, and I made that whole entire tape with my producer, Black Uzi, and he lives in France. He's from France.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and I met him off of...
I think did you bring him
Yes,
here?
I brought him here.
Yeah, okay.
And
what's his name? Black Uzi?
Black Uzi.
Shout out Black Uzi.
And I met Uzi because Uzi kept sending beats for Rubi, and Rubi was not picking his beats. And I was taking his beats and cutting records on them. So it got to the point where I'm like, wait, hold on, bro. Like, I'm about to start fucking with you. And then I realized, I found out that he was only like 17 at the time. And I was like 23 or something like that. So, yeah, so, like, going back to what you said, I knew from that tape specifically that I was letting everybody know, like, look, I'm here. Boom, me and Licky shot the video. That dropped in like November.
And that kind of set the tone.
That set the tone, and then I dropped a song called Might Be at the top of the year. I dropped it like December 18th.
Okay.
So it trickled on to like the new year.
Yeah.
And that's the one with me and the girl in the front where she's like, are you Big E fan? Bitch, I might be. Can I hit some of your weed, huh? That's unlikely. So that song blew up. Like, that song went crazy on Instagram. And like, the video was super viral. Shout out Off Air again, because he shot like, that was me and Off Air's first video. So yeah, like, that shit went stupid viral. It started streaming crazy. I'm like, okay, I told y'all I was here, but I didn't know I was here, like, for real. Like, you know, just speaking in faith. But, so after that, I went to Rolling Loud. I had to, you feel me, I was blessed to go to Rolling Loud, like, me and my manager, Twan. And, yeah, like, just all 3 of them days, like, that was crazy. Like, Skillet Baby and Rod 49 bring me out on stage was, like, all that shit just played a part. You feel me? Like, I'm like,
that was the Rolling Loud LA?
Yeah.
How was that being up on stage? I actually didn't even know that you got brought out.
I got the videos where that shit was crazy. So that was in February.
And what did you play? Did you play songs that you had with them?
No, I just rocked out. I didn't even have no mic. Nothing.
Okay, got you. So you were up there on the stage just as part of the vibe up there.
But like, they brought me out though. Like, you feel me? Like, that shit was tight. And then I had a show right after Rolling Loud with Heem Beezy, and the response I got from the crowd, that was my first time, like, where I'm up there and I got like a real set after the whole movement, and the crowd was going crazy. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm about to go dumb. And then, so, yeah, from there, I went tape crazy.
Yeah, you did go tape crazy. Now, and something that stands out aside from really just your voice, your vocals, really the first time I really sat and listened to you is when you were playing us stuff like 3-4 weeks ago, whatever, upstairs. Really impressive, really stood out. But something too that was pretty awesome and unique is just the fact that you're able to get all these people to work with you, right? The names I listed off, a pretty impressive list, not even counting some of these other people, Rubi Rose, Cardi B. What is it about you aside from your musical talent that you think people like about you? What makes people want to work with you?
Probably just like how genuine I am. Like, I'm just a real nigga, I guess. Like, you could say, like, I don't know. It's really just in me, not on me, I guess. Like I fuck with people, bro, and I be setting goals for myself. Like, and I don't really work with people that I don't fuck with. Like, I work with the people that I like their music. Like, I'm a fan of myself. So it's more about, like, you feel me, just like gaining relationships, I guess you could say. Because I'm cool with everybody. I'm a cool dude. Like, I don't have no wants from nobody. Like, you feel me? I get everything I want, and I got everything I want. So it's like, it's more about, like, let's go crazy. You feel me? And I guess people just respect that. Like, it's cool. But then again, like, if I'm being 100% honest, there's more people I want to work with that I haven't got to work with yet. So you can't
Who are some people you want to work with this upcoming year?
I really want to work with YG. I want that to just be done.
You have a relationship with him, right?
Like, I know who he is. He knows who I am. Like, but my manager has more of a good relationship with him than I do. But I'm really close with, like, his little brother, people in his camp, shit like that. But that's a big goal of mine. Like, I want to work with YG. I want to work with Dr. Dre, for sure. Like, you feel me? Whatever it takes.
I know we were talking before. What are your thoughts on just this new Kendrick album, GNX?
Man, I fuck with it. I more so fuck with how all my niggas on there shining. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out Siete, shout out AZ Chike, you know, Wallie the Sensei, you know, Peso, Lefty Gunplay, yeah.
It's a cool look. And I feel like most people, most other artists in LA, like yourself included, have seemed to be pretty supportive. That's been the reaction.
Hell
There hasn't seemed to be a lot of animosity.
Nah, hell no. It's never gonna be animosity. Like, you know, you feel like it's about time, like, LA start fucking with LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of our biggest artists don't really shine light on the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? As big artists, I'm talking about like Doja Cat, Tyler the Creator. Like, they're from LA.
I know.
Like they're with us. Like, you feel me? But they put on for us in their own way. So
Even Billie Eilish is
yeah,
from LA.
oh God, right. So it's just tight to how someone with that stature and that like position could really like come back and get in the field again, basically. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems touchable. Like, it seems like a touchable guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's for the people.
exactly.
He's for the people, really putting
exactly.
a lot of
Like Robin Hood.
for real, for real. So your newest drop, 5 a.m. Maybe this won't be the newest drop once this comes out, but it came out. What?
Because I be dropping.
I know you be dropping. It's hard to keep up. It depends if our editing team. What works harder, the underground editing team? Or
I don't know. That's a good one though, because the underground editing team go crazy.
Dude, we do go crazy. Shout out Chris. But 5 a.m. Other cool features you got on there. You got Ruchi, Osama. How did that song come about? Was that one that you?
I'm not gonna lie, fool. That song came about through a producer and my boy Brian, RJMrLA. I just felt like it was super dope having a non-affiliate, a Crip, and a Blood all on one song. Like, it just showed all the flavors of LA. That's what I thought. And I'm like, damn, that was tight to me. Like, that was genuinely tight. Where'd that lighter go?
I don't have it. I don't have it.
And you got one?
You got one? Posky might have jacked it. Oh, you know what? I see it up there, actually. Oh, nice. Thank you. Perfect.
Thank you.
And as you
Shit
finish
stick to the wall.
Perfect.
But yeah, so I just feel like that was so tight having, you feel me, a Crip and a Blood on that song, like, with me. I'm on the hook, of course, and we on some fly player shit, like, you feel me? And that song went up too. But yeah, that song came about like off of Brian. Brian executive produced that and produced it. So that was kind of tight.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Well, I appreciate you coming by, for real. This magazine is going to be dope. You know, I want to just kind of get your thoughts, too, on just kind of the magazine as a concept. This is really the first time that we're
I'm not lying, this is tight.
Thank you, bro. Like, I think it's special because usually we'll take somebody like yourself, do the solo cover. But I want to shout out you on camera as well as Siete and Lucy for being down to do the group. Because I think, you know, it's stronger in as a pack, you know. And so, you know, what are your thoughts on kind of just the lineup that we got? I know you have relationships with Siete and Leaky outside of this.
I feel like it's really dope. And I feel like it's dope, too, how people are, like, shining light on, like, us. Because, like, I feel like we really do put in a lot of work. Like, you feel me? Like, all three of us are gym rats. Like, you feel me? In studio term, we stew rats. Like, you feel me? Like, we love to be in the studio. We make good music when we all together and some more shit. So, I feel like it was really dope. And especially, too, how we all going up. Like, all three of us going up right now. So, that shit tight.
It's perfect timing. Perfect timing. Well, hell yeah. I appreciate you, Eve. A pleasure to actually sit down on camera, get some real underground content with you.
Come on.
Issue 13, we got the drop tape coming extremely soon. Andrew Mason, Big Eve, issue 13.
Yeah.
Shout out Chris. Let's go.
Shout out Underground Magazine.
So for my niggas in the city that be waving they flags, and they bitches in the building that be shaking their ass. Move your feet, catch the rhythm while you do your little dance.